Today the book is Sylvester and the Magic Pebble. And I read this book a lot when I was a boy. It's a good one. Sylvester Duncan, the donkey, lived with his mother and father at Acorn Road in Oakdale. One of his hobbies was collecting pebbles of unusual shape and color. On a rainy Saturday during vacation, he found a quite extraordinary one. It was flaming red, shiny, and perfectly round like a marble. As he studied this remarkable pebble, he began to shiver, probably from excitement, and the rain felt cold at his back. "I wish it would stop raining," he said. Then, to his great surprise, the rain stopped. It just stopped gradually as rains usually do. It ceased. The drops vanished on the way down. The clouds disappeared. Everything was dry as sunshine as rain never existed. In all his young life, Sylvester never had a wish gratified so quickly. It struck him that the magic must be at work. He guessed the magic must be in the remarkable-looking red pebble, where indeed it was. To make tests, he put the pebble on the ground and said, "I wish it rained again." Nothing happened. But when he said the same thing, holding the pebble on his hoof, the sky turned black, and there was a lightning and a clap of thunder, and the rain came shooting down. "What a lucky day this is," thought Sylvester. "From now on, I can have anything I want. My father and mother can have anything they want. My relatives, my friends, they all can have everything anybody wants." He wished the sunshine back in the sky, wished the word on his left hind fetlock would disappear. It did. He started home, eager to amaze his father and mother with his magic pebble. He could hardly wait to see their faces, made them even believe him at first. As he was crossing Strawberry Hill, thinking of some of the many, many things he wished for, he startled to see a mean, hungry lion looking right at him from behind some tall grass. He was frightened. If he hadn't been so frightened, he could have made the lion disappear. If he could wish himself safe at home with his father and mother, he could wish the lion had turned into a butterfly or a daisy or a gnat. He could wish many things, but he panicked and couldn't think carefully. "I wish I were a rock," he said, and he became a rock. The lion came bounding over, sniffed the rock 100 times, walked around and around, went away confused, perplexed, puzzled, and bewildered. "I saw that little donkey clear as day. I am going crazy," he muttered. And there was Sylvester, a rock in Strawberry Hill, with magic pebble lying right beside the ground. He was unable to pick it up. "Oh, I wish I were myself again," he thought, but nothing happened. He had to be touching the pebble to make the magic work, but there was nothing to do about it. His thoughts began to race like mad. He was scared and worried, being helpless. He felt hopeless. He imagined all possibilities, and eventually his only chance to come to himself again was for someone to find the red pebble, and to wish the rock next to it would be a donkey. Someone would surely find the red pebble. It was so bright and shiny, but what on earth would make them wish the rock were a donkey? The chances 1 in a billion at best. Sylvester fell asleep. What else to do? Night came with many stars. Meanwhile, back at home, Mr. and Mrs. Duncan paced the floor, frantic with worry. Sylvester had never come home later than dinner before. Where could he be? They stayed up all night, wondering what happened, expecting Sylvester would surely turn up in the morning, but he didn't, of course. Mrs. Duncan cried aloud. Mr. Duncan did his best to soothe her. Both longed to have their dear son with them. "I will never scold Sylvester again as long as I live," said Mrs. Duncan, "no matter what he does." At dawn, they went inquiring of all the neighbors. They asked the pigs and the chickens and everybody. They talked to all the children, the puppies, the kittens, the colts, and the piglets. No one had seen Sylvester the day before yesterday. They went to the police. The police could not find their child. All the dogs in Oakdale were searching. They sniffed behind every rock and tree and blade grass. They sniffed behind every rock, nook and gully of the neighborhood and beyond, but it found us. They sniffed the rock on Strawberry Hill, but it smelled like a rock. It didn't smell like Sylvester. After months of search, the same place over and again, and inquiring the same house over and again, Mr. and Mrs. Duncan no longer knew what to do. They concluded that something dreadful must have happened. They would probably never see their son again, though all the time he was less than a mile away. They tried their best to be happy, go about their usual ways, but their usual ways included Sylvester, and they were always reminded of him. They were miserable. Life had no meaning anymore. Night followed day, and day followed night, over and over again. Sylvester on the hill woke up less than softly. His way he looked hopeless and unhappy. He felt he would be a rock forever and tried to get used to it. He went into endless sleep. The days grew colder. Fall came with leaves changing color. Then leaves fell and the grass fell to the ground. In the winter, it was winter. The winds blew this way and that. Snow. Most animals stayed indoors, living on the food they stored up. One day, a wolf sat on the rock that was Sylvester and howled because he was hungry. Then the snows melted, the earth warmed up in the spring sun, and things budded. Leaves were on the trees again, flowers showed their young faces. One day in May, Mr. Duncan insisted his wife go with him on a picnic. "Let's cheer, let's try to live again and be happy, and so strangers along with us." They went to Strawberry Hill. Mrs. Duncan sat down on the rock. The warmth of his own mother standing him woke Sylvester from his deep winter sleep. How he wanted to shout, "Mother, Father, it's me, Sylvester, I'm right here." But he couldn't talk. He had no voice. He was stone dumb. Mr. Dunk walked aimlessly about while Mrs. Dunk saw the picnic food in the rocks. Alfalfa sandwiches, pickled oats, sassafras salad, Timothy capote. Suddenly Mr. Dunk saw the red pebble. "What a fantastic pebble!" he exclaimed. Sylvester would have loved the first collection. He put the pebble on the rock. They sat down to eat. Sylvester's now as wide awake as a donkey that was a rock could possibly be. Mrs. Dunk felt some mysterious excitement. "You know, Father," she said suddenly, "I have the strangest feeling that our dear Sylvester is still alive and not far away. I am. Sylvester wanted to shout, but he couldn't. If only he had realized the pebble was resting on his back now. Oh, how I wish he was here with us this lovely May day," said Miss Duncan. Miss Duncan looked sadly at the ground. "Don't you wish it too, Father?" she said. He looked at her as if to say, "How can you ask such a question?" Mr. and Mrs. Duncan looked at each other with great sorrow. "I wish I were myself again. I wish I were my real self again," thought Sylvester. And in less instant, he was! Look, there's a donkey underneath the picnic blanket. You can imagine the scene that followed. The embrace, the kisses, the questions, the answers, loving hugs, the exclamations. When they had finally calmed down a bit and had gone home, Mr. Dunk put the magic pebble on her safe. Someday they might use it, but for now, what more could you wish you for? They had all that they wanted. And the story is that people love being together with their family.